Hello everyone. We are going to look at building a travel bot. This bot can handle questions like I would like to book a flight ticket from Mumbai to Austin for tomorrow. First, log in into your AmplifyReach account and go to Bot Studio My Conversations. In case you don't have an AmplifyReach account, just go to amplifyreach.com and sign up for free. Now, let's get into the travel bot. First, that we need to build in this conversation is to identify the intent of flight booking. So, the first node that we have added out here is an intent node where the intent name book flight has been added. Now, let's look into the book flight intent. Here, we have given different user examples of how the user could express their intent for a flight booking. Now, they could say, I'm looking for a flight, I want to book a return flight, or can you help me with flight booking, or I want to fly to Mumbai to Pune, right? So this training examples will help the bot to identify the user intent as flight booking. The next step that we have done is we have added different variable nodes to capture the departure city, the destination city, and the departure date. So in this is nothing but an input parameter node, as you can see, where we are asking for user to please enter the city of departure, and we are capturing that information as part of the variable named origin. The variable type has been set to the entity location. The same has been used for destination city. For departure date, what we have done is that the variable type is for entity date. There are many different variable types that are supported within the Catalyst platform. You can find detailed documentation on amplifyreach.com, and here the variable in which we are storing the date is called departure. Then what we have is a message node where simply we are just printing the information back to the user saying please wait while I fetch the recommended flight details for the origin variable that we have captured as a destination as the departure city and the destination city and the departure date. Now let's see this in action. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just hitting the try out button. This is where you can do your debugging. My system is already trained, otherwise you will see a yellow progress bar for training. Let's add in I would like to book a flight ticket from Mumbai to Austin for tomorrow. Okay, here as you can see it has fetched their informations and it has respectively populated Mumbai, Austin and the date to their respective variable nodes. Now this the bot has been able to do uh, as we have added an intent node and then followed it with different variable nodes where the entities are location like for departure city and destination city and entity date for the departure. So once the user provides the intent followed with all the information that are required, the Catalyst platform is smart enough to really extract all this information out and assign it to the respective variable node. So in this case, what it has done is basically extracted Mumbai and assigned it to the departure city node. It has extracted Austin and it has assigned to the variable as part of the destination city and extracted tomorrow, converted tomorrow from the current date. So if you can see the current date is 28th June and it is extracted as 21st June and uh, captured that as part of the departure variable under the departure date. Now let's try the same example in a different way where we'll try to give the date first and then the city information. So now I would like to book a flight ticket for tomorrow from Mumbai to Austin. Alright, so in this case again the platform has been able to understand the intent, like I would like to book a flight ticket. Now even if the entity date is earlier, it's still able to extract and assign the tomorrow convert it to the date, that is 21st of June, and assign it to the departure date. And similarly, Mumbai has been assigned to the departure city and Austin has been assigned to the destination city. Okay, so in the further notes, what we have done is for the flight details, we have put it as a UI control node. So in the UI control node, we have used something called as a list button UI control. There are different UI controls that are supported. Again, I would request you all to check the documentation. So you can see AmplifyReach.com resources chatbot has a lot of documentation, and UI control has all the list of UI controls and how you can consume within your conversation. So here you have a variable name called as book options. So book options, depending on what user selects. So the field title is what is shown to the user, and field value, depending on what field has been selected by the user, this field value gets assigned to the variable name. So if user selects field title as book now, the value being the same book now, the book now is then assigned to the book option variable. Now you can use this to add your conditional nodes, and you can branch out uh, into different workflows of depending on what the user has selected. So let's say if you do a book now out here, so this condition node will just simply check for the book option. If it is book now, it will take this particular path where it will ask for the traveler's name, email address, confirm payment. Again, this has proceed to payment and cancel. If it is proceed to payment, it will ask for payment options. And again, these are all for the demo purposes. We have not really integrated the payment gateway and shown you, but it can be easily done. So let's look at a simple workflow, a complete workflow in action. Okay, so I would like to book a flight ticket from Mumbai to Austin for tomorrow. Okay, all right, it's giving me the detail of flight details. Let me do a book now. It will ask me for the traveler's name. Let me add Minad Shah. It will ask me for my email address, so it at AmplifyReach.com. It has given me the flight details with the name and email address. Let me say proceed to payment. For the demo purpose, let me select Paytm. Let me add a dummy mobile number 98 something 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 and something more. Okay, then it's asking me to enter the 4-digit OTP. Let me add a dummy OTP, and voila, we have our ticket which has been booked, and it is telling me that it has sent me all the booking details to AmplifyReach.com. This can be simply achieved by integrating triggers at the right intervals, the triggers where it can fetch the flight information, uh, triggers where we can integrate the payment gateway and process the transaction. All right, thank you.